I'm Rosie, or you can call me Rosie. I'm 24 years old, and I go by Ricky Rosé. I'm bringing a whole new meaning to Mr. Worldwide, bringing a little bit of sazon to the old's finest and oldest wine. So really just trying to bring a little bit of like Latin flair and classiness to masculinity. Just really trying to bring a little class to masculinity. Masculinity in today's society is very toxic. So I'm really just trying to bring a little bit more sensitivity and like emotions to your average masculine presenting body. So I've actually really only been doing drag since Halloween of this past year. So I've been to drag queen shows, I've seen drag queens on TV. I was really interested in it. Really what hit home was I went to my first Pretty Boy drag show last July, and it changed the game for me. Honestly, seeing what they do, it really hit home for me, and I knew like this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do. And I'm so Pretty Boy drag particularly, we're almost exclusively POC. So we're really giving a platform for queer women and trans members of color to kind of explore masculinity in a way that's not toxic.
My name's Erica. Drag name is Pretty Ricky, and I am co-founder and co-producer of Pretty Boy Drag, the 90s house party show at Tropicalia. And Ricky Rosé, even though we didn't know them as that at the time, showed up in full drag. Right before Ricky came to us, we decided we were gonna have tryouts for Pretty Boy Drag. Ricky Rosé fucking killed it. I mean, their performance was very good, especially for a first timer. But that's not really what sold them to us. What it was their energy and their desire. They have such a hunger for drag and a thirst to like completely soak in everything, and actually seems to put in the work to like improve himself as he becomes more familiar with the scene and more comfortable being on stage.
People don't want to see you shine. So being presented with an almost exclusively POC troupe in the heart of the city, that's huge. You will never replace that. So I've seen a lot of the other scenes around the US or even overseas. It's been really interesting to watch it evolve and transform, because it will, art has always kind of been primarily for rich white folks. But the more we become connected, the more I see more POC stepping up and saying, hey, where's the diversity? How can we fix this? A lot of people don't understand what goes into being a drag king. They think it's easy, they think it's silly, or they don't think it's comparable to drag queens, but we do just as much. Gender is not black and white. It is the opposite of sex. It's not the same as, what you're born as. You can be anywhere on that spectrum. You can be, hard as Rocky. You can be femme as Barbie. And there's really no, it's not black or white. You can be anywhere and be whoever you want to be.